Hey guys, what's good? It's Jyoti. I'm back with episode 10 for Baddies West review and recap. To start off with the scene, they're starting off with the previous dinner scene. Tommy's ready to pop off with Stunner Girl. We can get a better view of her fit throughout this episode as well. And I'm mentioning this because last episode, Biggie was making such a big deal about Stunner Girl's outfit, saying it's not appropriate for dinner, yada, yada, yada. But what I didn't know is that they're going to the club right after this, and Stunner Girl's performing. So why are you watching her like that? If anything, the fit was appropriate as she was gonna perform after dinner. So because of that, Biggie's a hater for real. And so going forward, after Stunna, Tommy, and Biggie calm down, the food starts coming in. Rock, she ends up sticking her finger in Natalie's mashed potatoes, as you can see right there. She's about to go in, and then boom, she done take it. So, Rock does have some nasty tendencies, but she's supposed to be Natalie's quote unquote little sister. So is little sister behavior, right? Being too close for comfort. So Natalie brags about having enough money to have. Why not order another side of mashed potatoes? I mentioned that because, she was going off, like whining about why you do this. This is nasty. Don't put your finger in my food, which is true, whatever. So at this point, I just feel like Krayshawn has more passive income than Natalie, and I just wanted to mention that. So after dinner, the girls get on the bus and they head to the club. After the girls sit, half of the girls sit at the back, and the other half sit at the front. Lil London, like I just wanted to mention, she looks like snatched in that corset, and I just wonder if she can breathe well. So here you got Sky, London, and Razor at the back, and at the front, the other girls were Stunna, Rocky, um, Stunna, Krayshawn Rock, Scotty, Rolly, um, and Natalie. So Rolly was also expressing how she wanted to get to know Stunna more, which I mentioned before. She thought it was unfair how Stunna had never had a chance to express herself so far, since her guard has always been up. So once they finally reached to the club, the girls now get on stage. The place was so packed that a girl in the audience at the front almost got trampled. So Rolly noticed and got her to safety. Rock was the first to perform, and personally, I feel like she was the main headliner uh, because it's like Rock. So after that, Rolly performed, um, and then up came Stunna. So Biggie and Tommy were acting like big haters when it was Stunna's time to perform her set. They were like mean mugging her from the corner. And Stunna noticed them mean mugging from the other side of the stage. Stunna stayed on one side of the stage and they on the other, while Natalie joined Stunna on stage and was actually in between them. So Biggie was actually planning on jumping Stunna if she came to the other side of the stage. So I kind of feel like Natalie might have known that was the plan. That's why she stayed in the middle, kind of hyping up Stunner Girl while she was performing. So you can see they was waiting for her to inch over to the right, but Natalie stayed in the middle, or else she would have been like, off the damn stage if she came over to the other side. So after that was all done and said, now after that, the girls they flew out to Portland, and now this is the scene of them getting on the bus to head to the new Baddie's house, or Baddie Airbnb, whatever. Again, the girls are separated. Biggie, Razor, Natalie, Tommy, and Rock are at the back, and Low London, Sky, Cat, and Stunner Girl chose to sit at the front of the bus. The girls at the back, like Tommy, were calling for Sky, and like I don't know where Biggie started calling for Sky, but she was like acting big and bad, talking about "Don't piss me off, Sky," in her voice. And Sky was like, "What the fuck did I do?" Like, and Biggie couldn't even explain herself. She just kept saying, "Don't piss me off." And Biggie was just acting lame because she just wasn't sitting in the back with them. Just because Sky wasn't sitting in the back with them. So like Biggie's on this like high school bully mentality. So Biggie started to act like it was all a joke after Sky wouldn't budge. And, regardless, it wasn't necessary. It was just stupid. So, this is a scene of when Natalie, like, you can see her fully taking Rock's ginger ale chaser, and she says, "Let me hold it with you." So, but Rock didn't want to share it with her because she was about to take a shot. She was just taking her time. She didn't want her chaser taken from her. So, even Tommy had sense. She asked Natalie, like, "Is this hers?" And Nat said it was hers, and she's like, "All right, nah, give it back. Like, it's hers. Stop acting childish." And that threw off Natalie because she like thought this girl was going to be on her side, but like, no, Tommy wasn't like that. Tommy helped gave her chaser back. But that's when Natalie gets upset. Natalie tried to grab the same chaser back, and it's visibly annoying Rock. So Rock gives her a warning, saying, "Hey, you got makeup on, so you look pretty. Just stop, or else you're gonna get it." Pretty much. And she keeps telling Natalie this, and she's getting aggressive. And we all know how Rock acts when she gets aggressive. So this was mature for Krayshawn to give her warnings. And then Natalie got in her feelings because of this and got up and tried to walk to the front of the bus because she didn't get it her way. But they kept talking. So Natalie came back to talk to Rock because Rock was explaining how unnecessary these arguments get. Then Natalie says she's been feeling some type of way since yesterday because Rock pissed her off 5 times. So then she starts to explain the 5 things. So the first one she's saying, the first was when she mentioned her knee or her leg was hurting. So Natalie was saying, like, "Oh, my knee is hurting." And then Rock said, "Well, because you an old bitch." And then Rock and Tommy were laughing after Natalie repeated that. And bitch, so did I, because for real, once you're in your 30s, the knee pains start kicking in. So I don't know why she's denying she's getting old. Like, Natalie, take a seat, put some ice on that knee. So everyone started laughing at that comment, like I said. And even the, e- like, they were on the floor. Tommy was on the floor laughing and rolling. So Natalie went up to Rock's face and she said, "Yeah, you're laughing now, but I pray you make it to my age." And she's like up in her face, all serious, yelling that. So that's when Rock started shifting her mood and got serious, saying that she's getting disrespectful now, saying that shit all in her face. So the arguments get heated, and Natalie is forced to go to the front of the bus, and she starts to go on live on her Instagram to get people hyped to go to the club because they're on their way there. So Krayshawn was trying to post an IG, but she was blocked to do so. I don't know how she was blocked, but that's what she was saying. But she got upset and she wanted to go to the front of the bus where Natalie was to talk to her, but security wouldn't let her pass. So that was just pissing her off more. So she finally gets through. And then so Nat lets her through and goes on live with her acting like nothing happened between them two. But that's not like Rock. So she pretty much said what was on her mind and how people are annoying her and how it makes her want to fight people when they want to ignore her feelings while this live is happening. And, Natalie kept ignoring Krayshawn's concerns and acting up for the live. So Rock tried to get the phone from her and to talk to her, and she wouldn't let her. So Rock gave her a little face tap. So this is right after she got the face tap. Unfortunately, Stunna Girl came in the way of the little slap for this. So, but this was Natalie's reaction afterwards, and she didn't do much while she was still in front of Grace Sean. It was like, "Why did you do that? That was so disrespectful." She was still kind of shocked. And then she wants to get like hype after so Natalie tried getting hype after that, especially when security grabbed up Krayshawn. So she pushed her own way off the bus while Krayshawn was already scooped up by security on the bus, saying she wants Rock off of her show. Then she's telling Rock to get off the bus and square up. So if it was really serious, she would have popped off right then and there when she got tapped. But she's a big pussy and knows Krayshawn's not one to fuck with. So she gets off the bus to make a scene, knowing damn well security won't let Rock off. Simple as that. So good friend Scotty comes out to calm Natalie down, And Natalie ends up going off on Scotty, like putting hands on the girl for no reason other than she saw her laughing when she got slapped. So that gave her the excuse to let out all her anger on the wrong one. Anyways, this was the end of the scene before next week's clips were shown. So thank you so much, guys, for this quick review and recap of Baddies West episode 9. I will be posting next week. I hope you have a great day, night, take care, and enjoy, guys.